This process started about 4 years ago when Regina Moriarty came to us at Duchess Street and said, I found this story that I think is a really great story and I would like to fictionalise it and do an original drama about it.
You should write about Joe Pritchard.
Back in Llanelmlyn.
Your hometown?
That's right. Anyway, 18 years ago, a 15-year-old girl vanished and a local kid.
Oh, come on. She knew them both.
No, I didn't. I didn't know him. Not really. But I did know her. Ella. She was one of my best friends.
The script was originally developed by Donna and Joe in Duchess Street. Just felt like a script that would sit comfortably in the rural parts of Wales. It felt as if it felt at home there. And yeah, we were very excited about finding a world for the script.
I think the biggest thing that we have on our side in Wales is the landscape. You know, it's so unique, and each part of Wales, even though it's a smallish country, has a very unique identity, I think, each part. And this obviously is set in West Wales. So it was really making use of the landscape wherever we could. It almost becomes a bit of a character in its own right, I think, when you film a story out here. And it really just helps locate it, I think. You know, that small village mentality, seeing those rolling hills of West Wales and all that sort of stuff, the idyllic painted houses of Llandovery, where we've sort of been filming a lot of it. It gives the show a real identity and a real sense of self. And it really helps the characters, I think, as well. You know, they're coming back to this small town where everyone's got a little secret, everyone's got something to hide, and that sort of picturesque thing really plays well with that story.
It's all right around here, you know. It's probably not as bad as you remember it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I see you.
I play Cat Donato, and I feel like I always have to give her a full name. It's such a good name, Cat Donato. It's so interesting. At the beginning of the series, she hasn't got much confidence with her work, with her journalism. She feels a bit lost, and she has got that ambition, but she doesn't know where she wants to go.
Sharon, Cat Donato, Ella's friend. Do you remember me?
Yeah, I remember you very well.
I know it must be a bit of a surprise to see me, but I'm a journalist now, and I'm writing a story about Ella, and
by the end, I'm shooting, you know, episode 6 today, and she is so fired up, and she knows, that she's getting so close to the truth, and I love that journey that she's been on of, you know, just finding her own feet as a journalist and knowing that she's right and onto something.
Is that for your story?
Yeah. Well, it's all part of Ella's story, so.
Who do you think did this?
Sharon, maybe? I don't know. Could be anyone. Not very popular around here. Must be doing something right.
Hope it's been worth it.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I'll get you a jumper.
My name is Iwan Breon, and I'm playing Joe Pritchard. My character is in prison. He's admitted to murdering Ella, who was a 15-year-old girl, and Joe was 18 when it happened, and he's served 18 years for it. But he can't remember doing it because he suffers from dissociative amnesia from a very traumatic background he had. His father was very abusive, so his brain is kind of shut down and he can't remember. And there was an argument. I've no idea what it was about, but there was an argument, and there was screaming and there was shouting and there was a fight. It's a very big cast, so you've got a real plethora of characters of all different types, and they all play a significant part in the development of the story. And I think it's a very interesting drama in that sense. It's one of the things that kind of drew me to it. The nature where nothing's really hand-fed to you. You kind of need to get absorbed into the world of Llan Emlyn, and you really start to get sucked in by these people's lives.
Bet you I have that dream again.
Which one?
It's the one where he's just about to tell me where she is, and yeah, I wake up. I've got a feeling that if I could get him on his own, I could make him talk. Is that nuts?
Yeah.
Sharon is, she's a mum who lost a child and has not been able to accept that, has not been able to come to any accommodation, really. I don't suppose she was ever quite a normal woman. I think we're supposed to look at her as if she were somebody who is fairly familiar to us. She's the sort of woman you'd think was normal, but isn't. And I think that comes out in many ways. The situation she's in has put massive compounding pressure on her. So a lot of what might have just been foibles and minor flaws have started to emerge in much richer, deeper, stronger, and possibly negative ways.
Please. I told you. I can't help you.
Then I'm going to make your life hell.
It's been really lovely establishing the show like this. Obviously, I'm directing episodes 1 to 3. So going on that journey with the actors, establishing their characters, you know, they bring their own ideas, so that's been a real collaborative experience. The whole crew, really, everyone's had an input into the look and the style, but for me, as the director, setting that up and leading that and establishing that has been great, and it's been a real supportive environment from everyone involved.
It's been really good. It's very well put together. The scripts are really strong, that everything is thought through. It's nobody's sort of on the fly, you know. It's been great.